皆さんこんにちは and welcome to Shogo's podcast. So today everyone, I'd like to talk a little bit about my team member Tomoko. So the other day, Kazu actually moved over to Kyoto for us, and he joined the team Let's Ask Shogo full time. And he actually recently have been starting to train in traditional culture and such, and everything's starting to get really exciting with all four of us together. But I thought I really wanted to talk about Tomoko too, because she, of course, we're a small team of four, and Tomoko is such an important person for me too. Really good friend and also a very what should I say, trusted partner as well. So I want to talk a little bit about Tomoko and what I think is really amazing about Tomoko. So there's a lot of amazing things about Tomoko and a lot of aspects about Tomoko that I really love, but I'm going to be summing it up into two things, trying to do my best here. So number two is even more amazing, by the way. Number one, I'll start off with, she literally remembers everything very quickly. So basically she is a super fast learner. So Kazu is also a very fast learner too, but I think in terms of being a fast learner, Kazu might be a fast learner, even faster. But what's amazing about Tomoko is that she learns fast and she also gets things done very quickly too. Kazu is more, what should I say? He takes a little bit more time in doing everything. So that's not always bad, of course, you put more time into something. But Tomoko, even though the quality of her work is not low at all, the speed of her work is just so fast. And it's amazing how fast she gets things done. And also how fast she learns. Yeah. So like video editing, Tomoko joined the team last September, so that's 8 months ago or something, I believe. But at that point, she never even touched the application for video editing before. And now you see in our channel all of the videos like the taiko video where we went to experience the Japanese drums, the one where my younger brother and I went to a sashimi restaurant, that one too. All of those editing, Tomoko basically done it on her own, completely on her own, and she can make all of those, what should I say, very easy to understand subtitles and effects and pictures and everything. It's all done by her. And one before that is also the Japanese tea sweets that Tomoko and I went to eat and actually see it being made. That video is also edited by Tomoko too. So you can really understand just within 8 months without even going to any proper schools or anything. It was just us teaching her just the basics. And from there, she learned everything on her own. So you can understand how very talented Tomoko is. And including not just work, but also, for example, the shamisen she's really in love with right now. And she's recently started how to learn how to sing, the minyo, the folk song singing. So I'm very sure she's going to be learning that super quickly as well and get very bad at it. Why did I just say bad at it? Good at it very quickly. That was completely the word on the opposite side. So anyways, that's the first thing. Tomoko is a really fast learner, and she also gets things done very quickly. So she's a really reliable person in terms of business, in terms of, well, basically everything actually. And number two, this is the most amazing point about Tomoko that I've never seen anyone else being capable of doing, is that she is the most honest person on this planet. And I'm really struggling right now because the word honest sounds a little bit different from the Japanese word sunao. What I'm trying to say here by this word honest is that Tomoko really does not have any unneeded pride or anything that, what should I say, clouds her thinking or her learning or anything. She is just super straightforward, and that is, I think it's really amazing. Take for example, if someone comes up to you and starts to teach you something, and if you don't know who that person is, or if you had a certain amount of pride towards what you've been doing or what you, what should I say, gained up in your career or things like that, if someone tries to teach you something, you'd be like, well, I have more experience than you, why are you trying to act like the teacher? This pride might bother you. That makes sense, you know? Tomoko is a person who just really can absorb everything without any of these unneeded emotions. She's like, well, if I'm going to be learning, no matter who it is, I'll be willing to learn. Because even if it's a child, for example, if the child knows more than me, then there's something I can learn from him or her, kind of thing. She can say and act so honestly and straightforward like that. Straightforward is not the right word either. I was looking up a few words before recording this, but I couldn't find the exact word I was looking for. But I'm pretty sure you can understand now. Yeah. So she's really, really honest with her own emotions, feelings too, and that's the reason why sometimes Tomoko and I have to fight. Yeah, we get in a fight sometimes. But that's another great thing too. She never hides her feelings either. When she is a little bit grumpy, she is grumpy. When she's happy, she's super, super happy. And I think that's really, really of course, sometimes we get in a fight with that, but even if she does hide her emotions, that we probably still would fight anyways. So I really love how honest she is, and you never have to, like, for example, like read the words behind what she's saying, kind of thing. You know, as a friend, it's so easy for me to trust her because she's so honest with me, and she can also say things really honestly too, like, I respect you, Shogo, and that's the reason why I want to work with you. I mean, if you had a certain amount of pride that would bother you, yeah, you won't be able to say something like this to a friend that you've been friends for, what, how many years now? Almost 10 years? And you thought that your friend is on the same level as you, and now suddenly your friend is now your boss. But still being able to say, I respect you, and that's the reason why I want to work with you, is something that's really difficult to say, right? But Tomoko can say these kind of things without any hesitation. That's because she's a super, super honest person. And because I am definitely not that kind of person. I don't know how you might imagine me, but I am definitely the kind of person who has a lot of unneeded pride, and it gets in my way sometimes, you know. It gets in my ways with human relationships, you know, relationship with other people, when I learn something new or things like that. It sometimes gets in my way, like I can do better kind of thing, you know. And it sometimes gets in my way from getting better at things, interacting with new people and everything. But Tomoko just does these things so neatly and without any hesitation, and I think I respect her so much for that. So then everyone, as I always say, the ultimate goal of my life is to make all Japan lovers' dreams come true. So I know that there's a lot of people who have their hopes and dreams in Japan. They might be studying Japanese, willing to come to Japan to work or travel, and even train in our traditional culture and such. But I am very afraid that Japan will not be able to provide these things in the future because Japan is facing a lot of social problems. We are losing our traditional culture, and all the younger generations who are supposed to be carrying on the good things about Japan are dying because of all the social issues being shoved against them. So I really want to dedicate my life to try to make Japan a better place. I want to try to preserve and evolve traditional culture, solve the social problems to make a better foundation for culture to thrive, and also help out the younger generation so they can have a brighter future, so they can carry on the good things about Japan. And to do that, my second step is to achieve 2 million subscribers by January 2023 on my main channel. So all your likes and comments will help boost my videos to new viewers who have never seen my channel before, so it'd be great if you can help me out. And the fourth step, I'll be talking about in my main video, but it's about starting a new business where we sell merchandise, and also starting a new stage performance project, I guess I would say it. Yep, that'll be our third and fourth steps. So I hope we can look forward to that too. I'll be talking more about that in the future. Alright, everyone, thank you so much for listening to today's podcast too, and I will talk again to you soon. The last part was all tangled together. Bye bye.